Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this video we will study about DML commands in MySQL. So let me just go and open it. So DML stands for Data Manipulation Language, and you always remember, keep this thing in mind, that whenever you are asking about, or whenever DML commands are used, they always work on rows. Okay, they perform some kind of operation on rows of a table, and insert, update and delete are the examples of DML commands. So without wasting any time, I have one table, and this is the student table. So student table has student ID, student name, age and subject, and now my task is to insert a row inside the student table. So insert is a DML command. Why it is a DML command? Because it is inserting one row inside the student table, and this I have already told you that DML commands act on rows. So what will I write? Insert into, and then you write the name of the table. So in my case, the name of the table is student, and then you give the name, and then you give the column names. So I will say SID, and then I will say SName, and then I will say age, and then I will say subject. These are the columns, and now what values I want to insert? I want to insert one, suppose Amit, and suppose age is 21, and subject is, say, suppose his subject is Java. Alright, so I have inserted one row. And now once when you say select a star from student table, then you will get this one row. It is also possible to change the order of columns. For example, I do not write like this. First I say something like this, for example age, and then I say SName, and then subject followed by the subject. Alright, so how now you are going to insert it? So now you are going, the way you have given columns, the order in which you have, you have given the list of columns, in that same particular order you have to perform insertion. So here first you have to mention what? First you have to mention the age, and now you have to mention what? And now you have to mention the name. Suppose age is 22, and then suppose name is Vishal, and subject is suppose compilers, and now if you do select star from student, so you will get two rows. So it is also possible to change the order of columns, and the way you change the order of columns inside the insert query, you have to supply the columns in, the values in those fashion, in that particular order. And there is a default ordering, if I say DSCSTUDENT. So default ordering is that first you have to, in default way, first SID has to be entered, then SName has to be entered, and then age, and then subject. So if you perform, insertion operation in default ordering way, then you do not have to give the, the column list. So I can directly insert. How I can directly insert? I do not have to, if I do like this, see, I am performing a default, default ordering of insert. First SID is coming, then name is coming, then age is coming, and then subject is coming, and that is what is exactly over here. First SID, then name, and then age, and then subject. In this case, you do not need to give the column list. So I say 3, and suppose the name of the student is Ritik. Suppose her age is 24, and subject is say suppose ADA, analysis and design of algorithms. So it will be successfully inserted. But if I change the default ordering and then try to insert it, for example, if I change the age, first of all I give the age, and then I give then I give the name. Suppose Shahrukh. Suppose I give this name, and suppose I set the age to 25, and suppose ID to be 5, and subject to be suppose TOC, that is theory of computation. If I write like this, it will not insert, because column count doesn't match the value of count at row 1. So in that case, now you will have to supply the order in which you are performing the insert. So how you are performing the insert? First you are giving the SID, and then you are giving what? Then you are giving age, and then you are giving what? Name, and then finally you are giving what? Subject. So if you break this default ordering, then you have to give your column list to, okay, SID, age, name and subject. I should get inserted SID, age, then I'm giving the age, and then I'm giving the name, and then I'm giving the subject. Okay. I think there is a insert into student values, SID, then I've given the age, then I've given the name. Okay, so I forgot to add a comma over here. So alright. So now it will get inserted. Okay, so this is how you work with insert query. And now we will talk about updates. So this is my table student. Okay, suppose I want to do one thing. I want to update this employee. His name is Ritik and his age is 24. I want to set his age equal to 42. Suppose I want to do like this. Then what query will I issue? I will say update the table name. Then what is the name of the table? Student. And then I say set what? Age. Age equal to new updated age is, say, suppose 42. And where, where SID equal to what? SID equal to 3. See, this employee Ritik has an SID of what? It has a student ID of 3. So that is why when I say SID equal to 3, this row will be selected and age will be updated to what? Age will be updated to 42. So if you say select start from student, the new updated age will become what? It will become equal to 42. Okay. Suppose I want to this employee Shahrukh. Suppose I want to change his age to 26. His age is 25. I want to change it to 26, and I want to set the subject to be, say, suppose operating system. Then what will I do? I will say update which table? Update the student table. Update student. Set what? Age equal to 26, comma. All right. So if you are performing multiple updates, if you are performing updates on many columns, then you have to give a comma separated. You have to separate every column by a comma, and then age equal to 26, and then I will say subject equal to, suppose, operating system, OS, where I can write sname equal to what? Shahrukh. Okay. If I try to run this, okay, so it is working fine, and now you're getting, Shahrukh age has become 26 and subject has become what? It has become OS. But I can also write the previous query, writing like this, for example. Yeah, over here I write SID equal to what? SID equal to 5. I can also write this. In both of the cases, this row will be selected. See, this row will be selected. Alright, but it is always a better approach to catch a row by the primary key, or the ID column. In this case, the ID column is SID. So it is always better to when you are performing, when you are writing where, then it is always better to write the ID. Why? Because there can be two employees whose name can be Shahrukh, but they will have different IDs. So this is always better approach to whenever you are performing updates. In the where clause, you have to perform on specific rows, and you perform update. You catch those rows by their IDs. All right. So this is how you work with update, and then finally delete. So delete also works the same way. Suppose I want to delete this row, that is Shahrukh. So what will I say? Delete from which table? Delete from student table. Where what? SID equal to what? SID equal to 5. See, in place of SID equal to 5, I can also say sname equal to Shahrukh. Why? Because I want to select this row. But it is always, as I told, it is always advisable to write the, to catch hold of the row by the primary keys. So here I do it. So this row will be deleted, and now when I say select star from student, this row has been deleted. All right. So this is how you work with delete. And now if you want to delete, suppose I write delete from student. All right. A quiz time for you. Suppose I write delete from student where 1 equal to 2. Okay. What will happen? Why, Okay, this is a this is a kind of specific query that works in Oracle. It's not working in MySQL. All right. Suppose I only write delete from student. Then what will happen? Can you guess? See, this is a very dangerous query. If you perform delete operation without using without giving any where condition, the whole records of the table will be deleted. So if I write delete from student and I just give an enter, then what will happen? If I write select star from the student table, if I write select star from student table, then all the rows of the table have been deleted. So you have to be very cautious when you write delete queries. Why? Because if you just delete, if you just delete without giving any where condition, then the whole table will be deleted. Okay, so in this way we perform insert, update and delete operations on MySQL. So thank you so much for watching my videos, and so in the next video we'll just continue, and please do keep on liking and subscribing all my